was it?
I just bought a 1 liter Polo TSI on an auction,
How does
but
it
there's a
sound?
problem. It's a non-runner. The car doesn't start. In fact, there's no lights on the dashboard. Everything is off. And there's some damages along the body. I'm gonna walk you through to see them. And so we're gonna fix this car step by step. Let's get to it. Buying a car you never viewed listed as a non-runner on an auction is very risky, as all the problems that comes with the car, they become your problems since you can't return the car back to an auction. As for me, I paid half the amount of the car's value. However, I'm here to find out the amount of work needed to be done on this car. First things first, I have to find out why the car won't turn on and it doesn't start. Okay, just before I put the battery on, I just want to check the fuses and the relays on the car if there's no fuses that are missing, since the car is completely off. And that's where we're going to start. On this particular car, we have 2 fuse boxes, one in your engine compartment and the other one below your steering wheel. Okay, we have fuses that are missing here. I think that is one of our problems. So let's put the fuses and see what the car is gonna do. So I'm replacing all the fuses that are missing basically. Remember, you can always replace a lower M fuse, a higher M fuse with a lower M fuse. And there goes a new battery. Yeah?
What are you doing?
I'm fixing the battery.
Oh, Daddy! Get back to my recipe iron.
Yeah?
And what iron mine?
What are you eating, Ayake?
I'm eating my chocolate.
Your chocolate.
Yummy! So yummy.
Okay, get off there. Woohoo!
All right. The car is on. We have lots of false codes in it.
It's me, Daddy. It's definitely me.
Can you show the false code? Show me as you show the false code. The car is on. We have lots of faults in it. You see. But the first thing we want to do is to get the car started first. So let's see if it starts.
Get off there.
All right, the car is on. That's the first wheel. It's these little wheels, guys, that gets us to a complete project. So right now the car is cranking, but it's not starting. So, baby, do you have any technical knowledge? What's the problem now?
Do we have fuel?
Okay, yes. So I just want to explain this to whoever doesn't know. We need 3 elements for your internal combustion engine to start. You need fuel to come into your engine, you need air, and you need ignition. Just like when you did physics, 3 elements to have a fire. Same on the engine, you need those elements. So right now we're gonna check if we have spark plug, if we have ignition, and we're gonna check if fuel is coming to the engine. The car is shrinking, that means we have air. As the car is shrinking, your pistons are going up and down, pulling air inside the combustion chamber. So we have 1 element. Right now we gotta check if we have fuel and ignition. Let's do it. So this is your hose that comes from coming from your tank here, and then it's coming to this component. I believe this is a high pressure pump, and then so your fuel comes in here, it goes out here into your main rail, into your fuel injectors. So we're gonna check if fuel is coming in this. I think that's the first step we're gonna do, which is the easy step. Check fuel if it's coming into your engine. Right. So
How about if you even just check the line? If it's dry, then you know it's not even coming, right?
Firstly, I'm going to check if the engine is getting fuel from the fuel tank by removing the fuel line from the high pressure pump. When I crank the car, the fuel is supposed to come out rushing. If there is no fuel, that's where the problem is.
So no fuel is coming out here. My only next step, we gotta check the fuel pump. We have a fuel pump on the fuel tank. That's supposed to bring your fuel. That's supposed to pump your fuel into your engine. So we're gonna check that pump, how it looks like. So let's remove it. Voila.
What is well?
Voila, the fuel pump is out. So I'm sorry, I didn't film the removal of the pump, but look here how this pump looks inside. It's covered with corrosion, and so the pump is covered with corrosion. So and there's no fuel that's coming out here. So we're definitely changing this pump, and then the next step is we're gonna check if there's gonna be fuel coming out on that same pipe.
Only using a new pump.
Yeah. Okay, there's our brand new second-hand fuel pump.
Not brand new.
Brand new second-hand fuel pump.
It's a second hand. Brand new cannot
It's a brand
be.
new second-hand fuel pump?
No, it's a second hand pump.
All right, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna install this, and we're gonna try to start the car. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh my word, the amount of water inside the fuel tank was equal or more than the fuel inside there. So definitely that has caused us some problems. So hence you can see the fuel pump covered in rust. So the first things first, I have to drain all that water mixed with fuel and clean that tank clean, and then continue with the reinstallation of the new pump. Here comes the fuel pump. Just push it down and clap it down with the ring clamp. Connect the electrical plug, connect the fuel line, and you have completed the installation.
Done?
Okay, so the pump is in. I'm gonna put the plug in, complete the installation, and then we're gonna try to crank the car and see if there's fuel coming out on the other pipe at the back.
Okay.
Yeah, it should a little bit.
So this is what happened. When I removed the fuel pump, the fuel line connector broke. So after installing the new pump, I had to test it. So I asked my wife to hold the fuel line for me since the connector was broken. So this is what happened.
I didn't know you feeling pressure. I didn't. Are you okay? Come out. So you're gonna go there.
Must I go where?
You're gonna go to the pipe.
This won't go out, right? You
No,
sure?
it's not.
So where must I go?
You're gonna go put the pressure on the pipe, and then I'm gonna try to check. Okay. Now hold it. I wanna show this what happened.
Okay, see?
See?
But now it has fuel, eh?
No, we need to pump it a little bit more.
So sad, lose the feeling, huh?
I'm gonna pump it, so I'm gonna discard this fuel, pump it a little bit more, check if there's water, okay? Okay, now it's clean fuel.
Yes, we need that fuel. Yes.
So now we have clean fuel. Okay, we're gonna connect the pipe.
Okay, it's looking good now. Your fuel pump is pumping fuel all the way from your fuel tank to your engine. So we are good.
Yay! We just did it.
The car hasn't started. And so I'm gonna change the wheels, all 4 wheels, They are flat, as you can see. And then I'm gonna try to move the car, push it. I wanna change the fuel filter and give it one try. If it still doesn't start, I'm gonna change the spark plugs, and then from there take it spark plugs. After spark plugs, we're gonna check the fuel injectors. But right now we need to change the wheels so that we can able to maneuver the car. Alright, the car didn't start and all solid. So the next thing would be spark plugs. But to remove the spark plugs, we need to remove that air duct that takes your air from your turbo to your throttle body. And to do that, we need to remove the clips on the exhaust side, on the turbo side, and another clip on the throttle body side, and remove the mass sensor. The next thing will be to remove the ignition coil. So you just remove the electrical plug, you remove the bolts holding them in place, and you can pull them out. Once they're out, you can put your ratchet in there, screw them all out, and there you go.
Finished installing the spark plugs, and now we need to test the baby if it's starting. Okay, so let's do this.
Wait.
Dad, sweet. Open the
Okay,
mouth.
cool.
Must I start? Can I start the car?
Mhm.
No! I said blue. Oh.
Whoa! The car's starting!
That's
The
it.
spark plugs! Woohoo! Okay! It worked!
It's away.
Gonna go. There we go. The baby's moving. Ready to take on a ride?